No! Wow. Sorry. This fear is really upset at me. I don't know why. You listening? Okay. Let me tell you a little secret about myself. I love For Honor. Crazy, I know. Who could have guessed that we're playing basically since launch? I have 6,000 hours in the game and 90% of my channel being For Honor content. And being reputation this. Sad part is I'm only half joking. Most people who still play this game kinda despise it. A lot of people use the metaphor that For Honor is like a toxic girlfriend that you keep coming back to. And while I do see that, For Honor to me is like a son who I want to see succeed so badly but keeps fucking up. And before anyone's like, oh man, he quitting, it ain't like that. I just wanted to say some shit about this game that I've wanted to for a while. And what I want seeing going forward. Because god damn does this game have so much potential. Alright. I'll start with the positives because that's how you're supposed to do these fucking video essays, right? Okay. The number one reason I still play For Honor to this day is execution, baby. That shit feels amazing. It's like drugs to me. It will never get old punching some bitch in the face with a Roman uppercut, swishing some fool's arm off, chopping some donkus' head off and watching it sail over a railing, or eviscerating some idiot and kicking his lifeless corpse off a cliff. I live for it. Okay. The combat system we all know is like no other. No other game has even come close to feeling like For Honor. I played Absolver and oh man, that shit's whack. I couldn't figure out what I was doing. It was too intense, too much shit to figure out with all the flows, different directional switches and whatever. For Honor is much simpler at its core and way more complicated deeper in, but I feel like that's the best you can do for new players who want to get good. And of course, we all know For Honor might as well be called For Fashion. What better reason to play than to drip the shit out of every character? Though playing as long as I have, I feel like I'm in the minority with this one because so many people I see play are like rep 70 overall with one character and they look mid to fucking atrocious. So much so, sometimes I'll ask why they look a bit shit and I usually get responses like, who the fuck cares about the fashion in this game? To that I say, the main reason I still play is executions, but fashion is a close second. Like Ram truck driving behind you close. I've bought one skin and was Inquisitor Yetchin, which I do like, but the normal fashion in this game is so good, I feel like Ubisoft already shot themselves in the foot by trying to implement skins. I feel like they should do a Rainbow Six and like let you have the head and body be interchangeable, but I'll talk more about that stuff later. Because sadly, this wraps up the nice things I have to say about this game. Before we get into it, enjoy this brief montage, and I wonder if you'd be able to figure out what I'm going to talk about.
No mind. Where's the whole team at? There was like 2 people on this point.
Who the fuck are these people who can't stand losing so bad it's worth throwing away the last 10 to 30 minutes of gameplay to save your fucking win-loss ratio, even if they're just leaving out of anger? Like, bro, it's a fucking game. Finish it to at least not screw your teammates over if you don't care about ruining the fun of everyone else. I really don't even care about the bullshit in For Honor anymore. I could sit and talk to you about indicator flashing bullshit that's still in the game for some reason.
Yeah, look at this shit. Look at this.
Or Hito's side heavy spam, or all the characters that put so much pressure on you just by standing in all guard. Ugh. But it really just doesn't matter to me anymore. At the end of the day, I usually have a lot of fun in For Honor, and the only thing I truly dislike is the shit that Yubi's not totally responsible for. There needs to be more incentive to not leave. Maybe like bigger punishment, or I don't know, more XP, more money. Please, Yubi, I feel like it's the main issue for many players ruining their good time. Devs on their last Warriors Den said that the game's in the best place it's ever been, which, like, yeah, I agree, but the bar was so low. I feel like that's not a hard thing to achieve. With the risk of sounding like slanderous, it's not enough. Y'all need to be going harder if you want more people to play this game. After we get our final 2 heroes, after Ocelotl and the new Viking, we need a For Honor Chapter 2. Which brings me to the final thing I want to talk about. Ubisoft, please give us a big update and advertise it a fuck ton. Give us a big graphical update. Show people all the shit you've worked on. Show them the servers feel good now. Show them the many characters we have. And for the players still playing like myself, let me tell you about some ideas I'm sure many others would be grateful for and keep us playing. Of course, new characters are great. Keep them coming if you can. But what I want is freaking maps. Make an Aztec map. Make an Arabian map. Hell, make a Breach map that's us storming a big ass pirate ship. Go crazy. Make them extravagant. Within reason, of course, but something I want really bad for y'all to stop doing is making these shitty universal executions. Like, holy shit, does anyone actually like these? Apparently, I got executed by the goddamn snake one, and I've seen someone use Get Well Soon. I don't ever want to see that shit again. You understand me, For Honor community? If you have it equipped on anyone, use literally anything else. And you know who I saw doing it? A Kensei, bro. Oh man, did you not have enough good ones? Even if you can't deliver them all at once all the time, leave that universal shit to like 1 in the battle pass and work on catching up some of the newer heroes. Now, all that stuff I feel like is pretty achievable, I think. I'm no dev, so I can't say how hard that would be, but now are some ideas that are just a Far Cry dream. The first one that I know is not gonna happen is make male and female variants for all the characters. This one is super hard. Even I know that. All the armor has to be readjusted, there needs to be new voice actors, new lines, all that bullshit. But the hype it would cause, I know people would love that shit. Anyone who's taken notice may know that I love the kill card emote, coin toss emote, and to a lesser extent the reluctant applause. I feel that every character needs these, but knowing Ubisoft, it's not gonna happen. And the last thing I wanted to say is I want skins to be interchangeable with the head and body. I understand if the arms are too hard, but come on, we can at least try and do the head and body thing, right? And well, there you have it, I guess. I've been wanting to make this for so long, and it feels good to finally say this shit. This style of video will not be a new norm for me. Meme vids are still my forte, but probably I will try it again if ever I want to. Sorry about the shitty cam quality and mic quality. Like I said, this ain't the norm. So yeah, like this video if you did, I guess. Let me know what you guys want from a For Honor Chapter 2. And have a fucking terrific rest of your day. Marco out. Of course, the new oh, and even if they're just leaving out of the devs on their last Warrior stream said that stream. Huh? Hold on.